Hello YouTube, welcome back to another episode of Civilization VII. Last time we did get this new city down right here. We did get our merchant, our new trader going right here, our new trade route. This time, I'd like to work towards another settler, at least at some point soon. We are getting this wonder up right now. Maybe we'll get a garden going today, and we also have to get this guy to pull back a little bit because this ship has been relentlessly attacking him as we've been walking by. We don't really want to lose him. We are trying to get down here because these guys right here do have a village down there, and they've been causing big issues coming up this river and whatnot. So that's another goal we need to work on today. Maybe we'll get some of our guys from over there. We have an archer here that's going up that way. This is another one of their ships. They've definitely had some time to build up some stuff. But yeah, so let's get right into that. Let's do that. Yeah. Another thing I want to think about. So we talked about making this into a city for production. Another issue that we have to think about is I want ships. We literally cannot get ships anywhere right now. Which we do have the tier 2 antiquity naval unit unlocked. A galley. But I assume I have to be a coastal city to be able to even make that, or maybe I have to have a port. I don't know, because this is on a river, but this can't do it. This is on a navigable river, but it can't do it. And then this guy down here, we can't buy it. So I don't really know how that works, but I really do want to build up our ocean fleet. I just assume we have to have a coastal city, is my assumption, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure that out in due time. Let's choose our civic, because we did just finish one. Let's see. What were we working on last time? So, we have entertainment, which is rites and rituals, policy, which is +2 happiness in all settlements, hydrate, bet. Alright, and then that also unlocks the Colosseum, which we could build, and we get another settlement limit. Alternatively, we can master this and get hospitality, which is +3 culture for every city-state you're a suzerain of, which doesn't really apply to us right now. Another wonder, and wonder construction, which is grant a bonus to wonder construction. That could be good. We could get a boost on the wonder we're building right now, finish that quicker, and get to some other stuff. Because last time we talked a lot about we really need to boost our money. Even our influence would be nice to boost up a bit. I'm not as worried about science, civics, or happiness, but we still should work on those as well. So maybe we do that first. We do have this stuff back here, though. Drills. +30% production towards training infantry and ranged units. That could be good if we wanted to have that as a temporary policy. I don't know. Because I guess if we did this, and then we did one of these two, or even this, or even either of these, we'd get to change our policies again. So we could have that, bang out some units, and then get rid of that policy. This is +1 culture from specialists. And oh, we did talk about wanting to steal government secrets. That would be good. Maybe we steal government secrets and see what that gets us. Alright, and then command units. Kind of do want to have our scout heal up still. Okay, so we have found the capital of Greece. Oh, they have a settler right there. Yeah, I need you to get the fuck out of here. Because you're about to die. Oh, we can do this now because we're on the third, what do you call that? We're on the third promotion. So he can found a settlement. Maybe we do that. I kind of just want him to not die first, and he still might die here, unfortunately. I might ask for open borders with Napoleon real quick. Alright, buddy. Fuck you too. He's really unhappy with us. So this guy, so the story of this guy, if you're unaware, he was a really close friend. We were allied with him for a while. He did settle really close to our capital, though, which we didn't say anything about, but, it still, does, like, automatically drop our friendship a bit, and it, and it gives us influence points. So, we went to go settle right here. He settled here. And then this settler that was going to settle down here got attacked. So we were like, okay, let's pull back a bit. And we fought off the guys that were attacking us. And by the time the settler started making his way back down here, they had a settler right here where I was already heading. They settled there, which also, is too close to my capital in game terms. So I went, fuck it, I'm gonna settle right here. I'm gonna settle here. So we settled here, but now he's pissed off because not only are we so close to his capital, but we're also touching borders, which he does not like. So he's very unhappy with us. I also ended our alliance, because he went to war, and I was like, I don't want to go to war right now. We have too much going on. We don't have enough military units. So we ended our alliance. So yeah, he's just not happy with us. Anyways, no open borders means this guy's kind of just, like, stuck. We might lose somebody here, but I'd rather lose this guy than this guy, though. I'd like to keep someone in the capital. And I think we'll keep this guy in the capital, and this guy will head out. And I want to get some other units as well. Yeah, so this guy's heading out. Okay, right now we're doing okay.
Even a great carpenter does not abandon his string.
I think that's the only good thing about Napoleon being right here is he's also fighting off this village. So we can now build a villa, which is +2 happiness and +2 influence. That'll be good. It's a wonder. So it's if we wanted to do that. We can build the ballista, which is a tier 2 antiquity siege unit. High bombard strength for attacking fortified districts. The chariot. And military infiltration. Gain visions of all the target's commanders. So that's a new endeavor that we could do. So we have to respond to a diplomatic action here. Frederick, decrease your relationship with the other leader. Huh. So Frederick's trying to denounce us. We can accept it. We could just accept it for free, which is our relationship will decrease by 60 over the next 10 turns. Which if we look now, we're at -5. So that'll put us at -65 in the end, probably. He's not happy with us. He doesn't like us that much. Or we could reject it, which does spend 120 influence points, which we have, and it cancels it. It's literally, we can spend our influence points and be like, we're not gonna, you're not gonna denounce us right now. Let's look at our tech tree first. So what do we want to get? What do we not have again? So we can get this, which is another codex. Engineering, the blacksmith and the amphitheater would both be good. We have everything before this point. +1 gold on gold buildings would be nice, and a codex. 1 movement on siege units and a codex. +1 food on food buildings would be nice if we got these two. Ancient bridge allows land units to move over a navigable river without having to embark. Cheaper to build where a road has already formed a ferry across the river. Antiquity gold building must be placed on a navigable river pillaged by any flood. That's cool. Okay. And we get +1 culture on culture buildings. The blacksmith would be good as well for production. And the amphitheater would be good for culture. We're struggling more with money. I'm gonna do this first. And then we have units to command. So I might have you rest here until you heal. Just so that once we're out of Greece's borders, or maybe we'll stick within Greece's borders for now. But the second we want to leave his borders, we'll heal up so that if we run into anything, we don't die. So our Legion was attacked, and yeah. So we're really just trying to get these guys out of here as fast as we can. This guy might still die. So unfortunate, man. I'm gonna have this guy go here. And then you can come down to here. You can just chill in the capital, I think. Okay, so now we have to respond to this diplomatic action. So we are only making... Whoops. We are only making, 9 influence points a turn right now. So if we look, we're getting 1 from an urban district in Roma. We're getting 8 other. And we really need to be getting more from our cities, which I think that's what this wonder will help. I believe. Which one? We have 44 right now. We could reject it, keep our relationship up, because I don't want a war or anything right now. That would be our lowest relationship right now. We have plus 40 with Greece. Greece likes us. That's myself. It's not what I'm trying to look at, but... so, yeah, we have -5 with him, which he just doesn't like us because we have the smallest number of military units, or at least we did, so he didn't like us for that, and then he rejected our endeavor, which is what got our relationship so low. Greece likes us. They like our, they like us because of our agenda, they like the endeavor we did, and they supported the endeavor. Napoleon, obviously, has been going down a bit, but we're doing okay. Yeah. Got a lot of back and forth in here. Which, I wonder if he'd accept a festival. Because he needs the happiness. A couple of his cities are not doing great happiness-wise. But he did already get pissy at us for open borders. Or already saying no to us for open borders. This guy, we're doing fine with him as well. We haven't had any mishaps with this guy, though this guy is at war with 2 guys that we're okay with. It'll be fine. It'll be fine if we just let it happen, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try to just cancel it. Alright, let's go to our next turn. Oh, you're going up to this guy now. Maybe we have to go up and around. Huh. Okay, that's awkward. Let's go up here. I'm gonna take you up here. Do we want to go out? Oh, that's the water. Okay, maybe we'll go out this way then. I was like, do we want to go out this way? No, we'll go this way. So we'll come over to here. I'm gonna take you a little bit further so that you can come up a bit more. Hi, Nomad. I need you to heal up. We might have to be careful with this guy because of this ship that's coming up on us, but... I might have you just build a fortification there for right now. Terracotta Army, if I could speak. Take over the world, let no diplomacy in this world. You know, we could... I think we need to build up the military a little bit first. Our military's struggling a little bit right now. Alright, I really need you to heal. Please heal up. I need you to heal up so that we can go into battle after. We're gonna build up some military units while we get all these guys to heal up. Oh, you're still being attacked. Let's go up here. And then I'll have you heal up there. So they've finished constructing the Terracotta Army. This guy needs to be careful. He might get attacked by these guys. These guys are building fortifications right now. We have 73 buckaroonies. Alright, our fortifications are complete, so if they come at us anywhere from here... Yeah, this ship is attacking our defenses. Maybe we should take our archer up here and just try to defend a little bit. Alright, let's heal up before we go out into the open world. With that scout. I'm gonna have you heal up as well. You guys, you can't really do much against this guy is the issue. But I also don't want our city to just get, like, attacked continuously. Which is why I kind of want these guys to come up here. Just to have a little bit more of a defensive. We can grow our town. This volcano has become active. This is actually the one we've talked about settling there. So you gotta keep an eye on that. This is our new town. It is ready to grow again. So we have silk down here that we can get to. Wine. I wanted that wine. That was supposed to be mine. I'm gonna take this city one day. That's what I'm gonna freaking do. Flip, flap, fly, and fucking do. Alright, so we have horses up there. We have wool. We do have gypsum here if I want it. If we don't get it, they might get it. We do already have some gypsum. This is +2 production to capital and +4 production to any other city. That would be nice if we made this into a city. I know we talked about keeping this as our town and making this into the city so that we could have the focus here. But I'm kind of thinking, what if we just grow this, get a focus here, and make this into a city? That way, we can see if this can then deploy, naval units. What we're gonna do in the meantime, though, is figure this out. So what do we have here now? We have 8 production, 5 food. So food would be good. Production, we do need more money. If we go to here, we get a lot of production. It gets infantry units gain +1 combat strength, which I feel like we do need because we have a bit of a weaker military, and that would help us go up this way more. It would get us this tile, which would block more of their, them from expanding. I have to go up and around, because there's a little bit of a mountain there. I'm gonna have you be alert, please. So how much currently does it cost this? 350 to make this. It's gonna be 33 turns before, chat, enjoy your ads. It's gonna be 33 turns before this is gonna get any cheaper, because we don't have enough food in the city at all right now, and we don't have enough gold to get more food here right now. So, I don't know. We'll figure that out soon.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Alright, so we can now get +1 culture from specialists. We can build this, which is, a unique diplomatic endeavor. Oh, no, this is an endeavor. Called that grants food to both leaders' capitals, +1 diplomatic attribute point. Ageless must be placed in rough terrain. And then this is, what is this called? I called it an endeavor before, but this is the, espionage. That's what it is. Alright, so let's change our... view our social policies. So +1 culture from specialists, +3 combat strength for fortified districts. 3 production towards constructing culture buildings. I think we'll leave everything we have now. Let's choose a new civic. So we talked about getting... We do need organized military. Let's see. -1 maintenance for all units. That would be really good. That would probably take, like, 17 turns-ish, just over, maybe. Yeah, and then we'd be able to get that. So maybe we do, do this. Can I not queue? I don't remember how to queue. Okay, well, whatever. Like, is it not? Shift, left click. No? Okay. I don't know what it is. Command units. We gotta get you up here. Emperor... The agenda of Napoleon has changed our relationship again. Did I say the Emperor? I don't know. The agenda of Napoleon, if I could speak. Leader agenda plus 35. What do you like again? Likes the civilization with the smallest number of land units. God damn it. I'm trying to be somewhat friendly with him because of how around us he is, but also that's not something I need him to like me for. Chat, welcome back from ads. Alright, it's erupted. This volcano has erupted in one of the deadliest explosions known to mankind. Now, there is no one that lives over here right now. So it doesn't really affect anyone, but we also have our archer with attack. Yeah, our archer can't really do much, against this guy, unfortunately. But I kind of just want them over here so we have some defense against this. Now, this guy is almost healed up. So we're going to give him one more turn, and then I'm going to bring him down here with these guys. And we're going to bring them all down and around. And maybe through Napoleon's borders if he lets us by that point. By that point, the cooldown might not be over, though. Alright, that's fine, because I can now actually get you a safe distance away. The agenda of Frederick has changed our relationship. Well, minus 13. It's alright, we're working on it, we're working on it. We're almost done with this wonder. That's really what we need, and then we'll start banging out some, more military units, mayhaps. Now, how much would they cost now? 480 for the Basilica. 520 for the bath, which would be more food. Which, how long until we grow right now? 17 turns. Only 4 turns for the market, which is 360 gold. Salt pit is 220. Can't even get any units right now, so... I'm really not worried about anyone showing up. We could always send this guy as well to go help down here. How many do we have? We have, what, 4? Yeah, we have the 2 archers and then these 2 legions. If I'm going to be getting more military units here soon, maybe we'll start heading them out. What would be the quickest way over here? It would be up and around. I don't want to go near the ship, though, if I can avoid it. So I'm just going to keep them there for a minute. Let's advance to the next turn. Unmet player has completed a milestone for the Great Library. That's unfortunate for us. Alright, so these guys are all healed up. These guys are almost there. What I'm gonna do... No, I'm not gonna do anything yet. Alright, I'm gonna have y'all skip this turn. Come back to y'all in the next turn. You're gonna fortify, or not fortify, but you're gonna heal up for me for a minute. You're gonna go here. And we're gonna advance to our next turn. How's our scout doing up here? Are they almost healed up? They're getting there. Maybe we won't be fully healed, but by the time I have them leave. Oh. Okay, so we know where Frederick is coming from, which is a little bit of a concern because we want a lot of this land, and he seems to be protruding on it a little bit. Headed to the southwest. So that's coming towards us a bit, but it shouldn't affect us in any sort. Let's get this guy here, and then we're gonna box everyone up. Assemble. It's not gonna box them up, but I think that might be because... because they don't have a movement point to spend. Or it might be because they're up atop a cliff. I don't actually know for sure. We'll find that out in a minute. I might start... Where's that? I don't know where that ship is. Alright, well, we're gonna go there. Advance to the next turn. Only 3 more turns here.
Perfection is achieved, not when there is nothing more to add, but when there is nothing left to take away.
Alright, we have unlocked engineering. We got the amphitheater and the blacksmith, which will both help us out a lot if we end up getting either of them. We are officially friendly again with Napoleon. Our diplomatic action seal technology advancement has completed. That's... Okay, well, that's what was there a second ago. And then Napoleon has established a new trade route to this settlement right here. This route provides us with 2 more gold each turn. Sweet, let's go, let's go. Alright, we're on the up and up with gold, on a good note. Espionage status update. So the action succeeded, but the spy was revealed. Your action, Steel Technological Advancement, was discovered by Machiavelli for being revealed. You suffer a -4 influence penalty for 10 turns. We gain the following effect. We stole the engineering technology. Let's go. Alright, maybe we be... What's our relationship with him? So, we're still at 20 even after revealing the espionage, so I'm not super worried. We could do something out of some of these to bump that up a little bit. Like, if we did this, that would help a bit. But I think we're okay for now. Alright, so we do have units. So, yeah, can I box you up now? There we go. Alright, he's officially boxed up. Now, how long till I can ask for open borders again, and now that we're friendly, it might actually work. I'm gonna do it. Really? He really does not want open borders, and I wonder if it's just because of who he is. Because we are officially friendly. I mean, that, bumped us down a little. We were officially friendly. Alright, that's alright. It just means we'll have to go around, which means we have to be careful for any ship that's here. We are moving kind of slow. So if there is a ship here, we might have to consider, like, pulling back a little. I don't know. We'll have to see. We're back down to neutral with Napoleon because he rejected our thing. I don't know why that's my fault, but sure. Our archer's gonna sit here for a little bit. Okay, so we can purchase... This is a siege unit. Now, does the, that would help us with villages as well, I assume, right? Maybe we purchase this. We could also save up for the other one we got. What was that? Actually, I could have just looked in the regular production tab, but was it? The chariot, which I don't know how much that would be. We could save up for that. Because that would help us defend more overall. But this would help, though, because, oh, it's only going to take 2 turns to make, though. Yeah, only 4 turns to get it. If we get it now, though, we can start sending it down here. But it would help with this guy up here. Yeah, but by the time we get it in 1 turn, it might move really slow. Which I don't know. I guess this guy moves slow, though, too. I don't know if it's worth it to purchase it. Because, Because it might take them too long to get... I know this guy moves slow as well, but it might just take him too long to get down here. You know what we could purchase? How long if we go into production? Oh, it's doing that thing where it scrolls out the entire map. So a chariot is 3 turns. This is 2. This is actually recommended, though. A merchant's only 2 turns. Maybe we get a merchant. Or I just buy a merchant. Maybe we buy a merchant instead and we do it over here. There are other things, though, that I want to work on here. But I guess we could always buy them. But if we get this here, we could trade something else over here. But, like, as for here, like, if we... There are other things I want to produce here. 'Cause there's a lot we need to work on. So should we focus on those other things, or should we produce the ballista? Or do we produce... Yeah, if we produce a merchant, though, they'll have to go, like, from here up to here rather than here up to here. Or, like, here to here is a shorter distance than here to here. It'd save a lot of time if we just sent the merchant out from here. So I guess I will get the merchant. We are making better money, so I don't know. Let's see how this goes. Oh, what's this? Oh, Machiavelli made peace with Napoleon. Alright, well. Alright, so with our new merchant, we can get a trade route up to the capital, which we get as iron, which is plus... well, I want to know what that actually benefits me. I don't remember. Infantry units gain +1 combat strength. We'd get wine, which it's not going to tell me. It's literally only going to tell me iron. Wine is +2 happiness in the capital and +10% culture when in a celebration. And we get fish, which is... We have a fish down here. +3 food. That would be good. Alternatively, pearls is +2 happiness to the capital and +4 happiness to any other city. I feel like this would be more beneficial. So let's go up to the capital. Let's take the merchant. And we're gonna head up to, actually, there is a road connecting these two and these two. Okay. I want to make sure there was a road from here to here. Let's send them up to the capital. Send them to... here for now. Alright, so they made peace. You are ready to continue setting off. Oh, you little bitch. They expanded out to here, so this is completely blocked off. Ugh. Why are you like this? Alright, well, this guy's gonna serve as our scout. He's gonna go check ahead for us a little bit. Alright, next turn we go. Wonders of the Ancient World, milestone complete. We have earned a cultural legacy point spent for bonuses in the next ages, a cultural attribute point, and a diplomatic attribute point. Alright, so let's
Heaven is
continue.
lasting. Earth endures. Time has no limit. Regret goes on and on without end.
Alright. We have built our second wonder, chat. Playing Death to Impress with the homies? Let's go. I haven't played Dress to Impress in ages.
Those who delight to attack and to display their valor and fealty should be formed in companies.
Alright, so we have gotten the drills, policy, and Terracotta Army, is it a wonder? I don't know. If we go into change policies, milestones, you've achieved your first milestone on a legacy path. That's a little sad that we haven't achieved the science one yet. The first time a milestone is completed by any civilization, the age progress meter increases. When the age progress meter is full, this age will end and players will enter an age transition. So we're currently 71% through this age. Additionally, every milestone grants a legacy point to any civilization that completes it. There are 4 types of legacy points, one for each legacy path, which can be used during age transition to choose which legacies you want to carry forward in the next age. Alright, let's close that. So this is our new, policy. Now we could... So this is +1 production and science in the palace. This is +2 influence per turn, which I kind of feel we need. +2 culture, which maybe we don't need as much, but... And +25% food in towns. Maybe we don't need the +25% food. But our towns do grow so slow. Especially this one now, because it's focusing on, it has a different focus. Which, how long until this one? Only 3 turns till that one. Increases in population. Maybe we'll replace this for now. And we'll put this. We're gonna get some infantry and ranged units, and then we'll switch this out. We don't need to keep this. We'll switch it out, but I want to get some infantry and ranged units out. Independent encampments. You've met a stranger from a small independent encampment named Elamite. Units from encampments will raid and pillage nearby settlements as they are always hostile and cannot become friendly. Once you have found their encampment, you can use the incite raid action to direct their attacks elsewhere. You can also temporarily disperse the encampment, but it will reappear somewhere nearby after a few turns. Oh. Interesting. Hello, Elamite. Well, that's why we kept a dude here. Alright. Open Borders has completed. And research collaboration has completed. Alright, we have a narrative choice, the Rising Storm. The great civilizations of the world have risen, and in their rise, others too ascend. Once metalworking, agriculture, and the growth of cities were limited to points on the landscape. Now, these are commonplace in all but the most remote corners of the world. Those once thought barbarians now lay equal claim to the mantle of civilization. And the learning of the city center extends far beyond the boundaries of the known world. With this comes the question, why are you ascendant and we are not? Continue the crisis. +1 crisis policy slot. New hostile independent powers are arriving. Okay, so that is our first. We have officially entered. Where is it? It's somewhere around. Was it not? Is it not under age progress? We've officially... Oh, look, this tells you how many legacy points everyone has. Hold on, where is it? I'll find it. It's not under any of these, correct? Correct, okay. Resource, great works, religion. It's not under here. Where is it? I don't know. Somewhere you can see, how close we are to a crisis and, like, through the age. I thought it was under age progress, but I'm not seeing it. I don't know. But we have officially entered a crisis, so it appears. We can choose a new civic. Which we still do want to, steal a civic from someone, so maybe we'll do that next. -1 maintenance for all units would be really good. I guess we'll do that. Alright. And then as for our new production in the capital, we could finally make that basilica. We could get more money and another influence, which would both be good for us. Walls would also be really good. Especially with this guy over here. Bath would be good. A blacksmith would be really good. A villa would be good. We do want another settler. We need a ballista. Let's do a ballista. Maybe a chariot, because we have the... Keep in mind, we have the bonus production. And we'll do a settler soon. Siege units like the ballista are ideal for attacking enemy settlements. Not only do they ignore any defensive bonuses granted by wall fortifications, they also deal damage to units that occupy those defenses. It is wise strategy to bring at least one siege unit along with your army when planning an attack. Actually... I'm gonna do the chariot first. I do want the bastilla, but I want to deal with these guys first, and the chariot will help us with that. So let's get a chariot. Maybe we'll get another one of these guys soon. Let's get 2 chariots and an archer. And then a ballista. Okay? So that's gonna take 6 turns for those 4 units. Crisis policies. A crisis is growing in your civilization, unlocking a crisis policy. The negative effects of such policies reflect your civilization's difficulty in responding to the crisis. As the crisis deepens, you'll unlock new crisis policies and crisis policy slots. Crisis policy slots can only hold crisis policies. Choose your first crisis policy now. Okay, so this is where you can see it. It's under government. So the age began, we've officially entered a crisis. So we can get -6 combat strength against independent powers, which is not going to be fun, especially because we only have one soldier, one unit in the city right now. Barbarian mercenaries, which is plus 100% gold to maintain military units. Oh, that would suck. I mean, if we get that -1, it'd help, because I don't think we're spending a ton per military unit. But, like, plus 100% for, like... I mean, let me look real quick. Whoa. Yes, I know. Does it tell me in here? Oh, this guy doesn't require maintenance. So this is -1 for maintenance. So 100% would be 2 gold, 2 gold, 2 gold, 2 gold. It would double everything, basically. Go from 1 to 2 gold. Or we can get -10 gold for each city-state you're a suzerain of. We're not a suzerain of anyone. We're gonna do that. Unfortunately, we're not. But I guess that helps right now. Alright, my scout is ready. There is a merchant standing on us for some reason. There's a hostile scout down here. Or hostile village's scout, I guess, if you will. Can this scout move? You're in the way. Okay. We're gonna start moving these guys this... I'll give them one more turn, and then we'll start moving them. Let's advance to the next turn. Now, we have to keep an eye on this one. Yes, defenseless settlement, I am aware, yada yada. Alright, let's go up a bit, let's see. Alright, so this just leads back out to the open water, so we'll go down. Go down to, like, here. Alright, our merchant. Let's make a trade route. Our relationship with Napoleon has gone back to friendly. I assume he's still not going to let us open borders, unfortunately. Which, hey, you don't let us in, I'm not going to let you in, so... Do yourself. Resource, alignments. So, bonus is +3 food. Okay, so we can get food to either of these. So food growth is a lot slower here right now because of, the fact that we have a different focus. So I think I'm gonna put it here, and the reason why is mainly because, this is gonna be able to grow soon, which means we can get more food for this. We are not gonna, this is not growing anytime soon. So let's put that there. Up there. Put that there. Okay. So there that ship is. I really wish this guy would open his borders to us. I have 136. Let's do something that... Let's do another research collaboration. Alright, he supported it. Alright, so that got our friendship up a lot more. So we are now friendly with each other. We could always do another, alliance with him, because if we do an alliance, he'll probably say yes. It just means that if he goes to war, we'll be dragged into it. I do want to steal government secrets as well, though, and we don't have enough points to steal government secrets this turn and do open borders soon. I guess that doesn't... Open borders isn't gonna matter right now, though. Who's getting the most, culture points? It's Napoleon, by far. So maybe we steal government secrets from him. I don't want to get our friendship lower, though. I want those open borders. I don't think those open borders are happening anytime soon, though. So maybe we say F and just... steal government secrets. Alright. And then... we need to be careful with these two, because this ship's right here, and they're immediately gonna start attacking us. Do we just do it? Do we just move in, like, onto land? I don't know. Ugh, is this... oh, God. At least these guys... At least these guys will have Napoleon's help with. So this is their encampment. Now, we can... befriend them. We don't have the points right now. I just spent all of our points, so... I guess we'll wait for the chariot. Finish healing. Because they're not moving anyways. Machiavelli made peace with, I think that's Greece. Yeah. They're building fortifications. So we have a chariot up here now. There is a hostile scout of theirs right there. You look great today. Aw. Thanks. No, you. Our legion was attacked by the ship. Yes, we came to expect that. Unfortunately, it's going to get really low. The second that we're going to move on to land, but we're not moving fast enough. So he's going to get us really low. What we might be able to do is we might be able to pull back to here and pull this guy back to here and hope he leaves. But if he comes closer to us, we're more screwed in not getting up here anytime soon. I don't want to wait to attack these guys, but I don't want to sit here and just, like, take their punches right now when we can't fight back. I just wish we had open borders. Alright, fine. We're gonna pull back for a minute and hope that they leave us alone. We do get to grow this town. This is exactly what I was saying, so we can get more food now. Is there any bonuses we want to work towards? Wait, I did it in the right order, right? When I did resource allocation. No, I did it the wrong way around. Oh, well, that's alright. We gave production to them. Oh, well. Doesn't matter. Let me grow. So we could go towards the gypsum. The problem is we wouldn't get any food by going that way. But this town is getting a food boost right now. Get food there. High drifty. Food. Lots of food here. That would be good. Food here. Oh, we officially have, this wool. I think we've had that for a while now. If we got a mine here, that would give us this horses. Which is cavalry units gain +1 combat strength and an additional +1 against infantry units. That would be really good. And they do have the food bonus, so I'm gonna do that. Oh, that doesn't give us that. 1, 2... Oh, I don't know how to count. It doesn't give us that. Unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to get that. They are... 2, 3. That's alright. That's alright. Yep, they were attacked. They made peace. Alright, let's move a little bit closer to these guys. Start making preparations to fight them. Oh, I was like, are they coming? Oh, they, like, did a little bounce into the mine. Did a little whoop. Enjoy your ads, chat. Alright, let's advance to the next turn. Who just died where? Well, it wasn't one of my guys, so I don't care. Alright, so that ship is not close on a good note. Napoleon changed his agenda. I assume it's still good. Yeah. Hey, I'll take the friendship points for now, I guess. Okay. Do you think we could safely go back? He's probably not left. He's probably sitting... Oh, no, he's not sitting there. See, he did leave. I told y'all. I said this would happen. Frederick? Why the hell are your guys all the way over here? If you're gonna come sit over here, we're gonna have issues. You're not Frederick. Oh, we'll see how that goes. We could get rid of the scout, but these guys might get pissed off. Oh, we cannot also attack them? That's silly goofy. Alright, another turn till that chariot's ready. We have another scout up there. I'm kind of worried about this one. But I mean, that's probably who they killed. They're probably fighting each other, so that's good. They have a good distraction. Our scout? Anything new that's worth it? Tell the... Ooh, well... Probably shouldn't have come to stand next to you. We're just gonna ignore that for now. Declaring war. Alright. Well, I didn't get to read that because this interrupted it, but... Can I didn't get to read the tutorial thing. It closed it. I was trying to read that. Oh my god. I've been in the theater too long, and I hunger for the sound of the cannon. I always said canyon. In war details. Alright, so if we add war support, better war support causes war weariness for the other side, which reduces their happiness and combat strength. We're not going to do good in this, though. All our military units are not home. Alright, I guess we have to turn them all around and come back. Man, we should have gone right into an alliance. Oh, I can support myself again. Add more war support. I feel like we're outnumbered in this fight, probably. So I might do it again. Just because I think we're outnumbered.
Ships at a distance
Alright, well.
have every man's wish on board.
Alright, well, we got lighthouses, we got that, and we have a tier 3 naval unit now. Relationship with Frederick, yep. Frederick has declared war on us. Well, that would explain why his military units are here. Alright, so let's get everyone home right now. I do have a bunch more military units being made on a good note, but let's get everyone straight home. We will deal with these guys later. We'll deal with these guys later. On a good note, Napoleon can probably deal with these guys somewhat. Let's view our tree real quick. Arena unlocks unit flanking. Okay. Wonder how that will work. Gold on gold buildings. Movement for siege units. That will be good. +3 combat strength for naval. Maybe if I could get naval units. +1 food on food buildings. We do really need mathematics. That would really help us this age. But I don't want to sit here and do that right now. Unit flanking? Or combat strength, is it going to help us because we can't make naval units? Alright, unit flanking or movement for siege units. We'll do, or... Nah, we'll do this. Alright. We're going to work on that. That will also unlock iron working, which is good. Let's get away from this dude right here. I don't want to deal with you. Alright, so down here, how much... This is a minor victory. We have another chariot up here. Do I want to just sit here and defend? Or do we want to attack first? I mean, I guess you declared on us, right? Why can... Okay, there we go. It's like, why are you not able to do that? This guy's almost dead. Yeah. So, two things. Number one, we'll have an archer in one turn. Number two, if we spend our money, we can save up our money to get more units, or to buy something here that would help us overall. Or, we can save up our money and make this into a city, which means we can start producing stuff here. Which will help with the war, I would think. Alright, so this guy's gotten low. He's pulling back. He's retreating. Hey, yo! I thought we were at like 5 or 10 still. Maybe we should have been a bit more friendly to him. To be caught unarmed... Oh, alliance? They're in an alliance, aren't they? Oh, here we go. The people of this city are distressed by the ongoing war. You've committed less diplomatic support than your opponent, causing war weariness. Each point of war weariness reduces the combat strength of all your units against that opponent by 1 and reduces happiness in all your settlements. Happiness penalty is higher in settlements you capture in the current age, and higher still if those settlements were founded by civilization you're currently at war with. You can spend influence to add support to the wars and uplift the people of the Roman civilization, or, if you had enough support, even impose war weariness on your enemies instead. Now, I want to look really quick. What is your relationships with everyone? Yep, they're allied. That's exactly why. So we are at war with both of them because they're allied. He's really far from us, though, so I'm not super worried about him. He's creating some war weariness for us, but we're creating war weariness for him. And he has a combat penalty. We have a little bit of a combat penalty against him, but he's probably not going to be showing up anytime soon right now. What is our friendship again? 40. I might try to get our friendship up a bit more. What does your friendship need to be to create an alliance? Because I want to create an alliance. I want to get someone to help me. Nope, not that. We should save, but... Really? Okay. Is that just searching this section? Hold on. So these are just about all the leaders, right? Yep. This is about ages. About culture stuff, technology, things on the map, specific buildings, improvements, wonders, religion, and units. I just want to know. I know about weariness. I get that. Just trying to skim through this. Bankruptcy. Oh. Is it down here? Treaties. I just wish it gave me better numbers. I want to know numbers. Okay, let me just Google this. How much friendship for alliance? Civilization 7. You generally need to reach a friendly relationship, which means you need a significant... Well, that doesn't tell me anything because we are friendly. Da 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 da. I know the benefits of an alliance. I don't care. You must have a friendly relationship with the target ruler. Yeah, I don't know. Figure that out whenever we can, I guess. Yeah, because we are friendly. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. What are we at? We're at 46 with you and we can't form an alliance? Alright, well, narrative choice. The hand that feeds. The manager of a portable food stall has been peddling wines and meat pies to a mob of political protesters. However, the drink has further excited the crowds, which overturned the stall and set it ablaze. Impose new taxes on wine, which is morph gold, or outlaw drinking near the civic center, which is +1 production on the palace. So this would help us get things out of the capital faster. This might help us more right now, because we need the gold. Our chariot was attacked by the Egyptian Empire. Relationship with Machiavelli changed from neutral to hostile. Another leader has opposed your war. Who? Well, okay. Obviously, you opposed the war. Okay, whatever. Machiavelli. Low happiness. Roma is brimming with discontent and productivity is flagging. We should assign happiness resources, station a commander in the settlement, or invest in happiness infrastructure here. With trust and confidence in your rule, gold will flow once more. Station a commander would help. No, please, I'm not trying to select either of them. Alright, you attack you. Opinions on the suggested gifts. Well, one of them is a little expensive. And the second one is, interesting to say the least. Okay, we do have a new archer here. Can I just kill you? Yeah, nice. The expensive one is a throne on throne. Yes, yes it is. Kinda wanna go around these guys and see what's here. Looks like the land might end this way as well. We might have to go this way. Alright, I think so far we're doing okay. Well, obviously, happiness is brewing. Unhappiness is brewing almost everywhere. We're working on it, though. So, we still have +7 happiness. I feel like we were doing okay with happiness. Like, when it comes to happiness across everywhere, Frederick is only gaining 1 per turn right now. And Machiavelli's only getting 2. So, you know, combination of a monitor and Steam card. I mean, that makes sense. That's valid. Is there anything down here? Yeah, this just goes out to the ocean as well. So we'll have to go, like, down and around type of thing. Which we currently can't unless we get open borders again. Because we can't get past here. And we can't get past these 2. I don't know, that's an issue for in a minute. I wonder if Machiavelli's gonna send any dudes down. Or if he's just gonna be pissy from afar. Alright, I'm gonna have you move down to here. I'm gonna have you heal up for a minute. I'm gonna have you build some fortifications. Alright, and then... I like how this town's vibing. They're like, we don't give a fuck. Like... They got their little town going. They're enjoying life down here. How much gold do we have? 211. Okay. Am I good? I think I'm good to advance to our next turn. Anyone else want to show up? Look at them. They're unhappy as well. Your newly constructed ballista is now ready for combat, although they are ideal for attacking settlements. Siege units are vulnerable to counterattack, so it's essential to keep them protected with stronger melee units. Siege units also generally move more slowly than their infantry counterparts, so packing them in with a commander ensures they arrive on the battlefield at a good time. Alright, so we don't actually need this yet. So we're gonna have you just be alert for now. We can get new production here. These guys are on their way, which we could get him packed up with the commander. And this guy, I might bring this guy down to here because we don't have anyone down here. Or maybe just to where the archer is, actually. And we'll bring the archer to here. Add time, alright. Chat. Enjoy your 90 seconds of ads. Money time! Bye-bye. Alright, I guess I'll hydrate. While chat's in ads. Damn, Burrito wilded. I don't know if I can play 30 seconds right after, but I shall try. Alright, what do we got here? This volcano's erupted again. I hope their soldiers came down and around. That would have been funny. Antiquity age has progressed to almost 75% chat. Holy... I want ads? Well, if it doesn't let me now, then I'll do it again in a little bit. How do we... We can support ourselves for 60 and get rid of our happiness, not bonuses, but unbonuses, I guess. We have 66.5898435, apparently. What the fuck is the cooldown on that? Wait. How did you redeem 2? Is there that small of a cooldown? Because that's wild. No cooldown is insane. No cooldown is literally insane. Twitch is not going to let me play all of those. Chat, I will do at least one of the 30 seconds now if Twitch lets me. So have fun. No, I can't do ads yet. It's too soon. Let me look at... Where is it? Do. Another 90 seconds. Alright, I'll do another 90. When I can. Da 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 da. Okay, and then I'll also do... Okay, cool beans. No,
this is Patrick.
Hi, Patrick. Alright, well, let's do another turn. Welcome back from chat ads. Nope, welcome back from ads, chat. We'll do another turn, and then I'll do another 90 seconds when I can. So we're gonna support ourselves. We're gonna get, rid of some of the war weariness. So that gets them down to +1. So there's gonna be less war weariness for us, and less of a bonus for them, I believe. Bonk. Did that bonk go off? I did. I remember it, actually. Alright, so Antiquity Age has progressed to almost 75%. We're at 2, they're at 6, we're at 3. 2, 1, 8, 6. Okay. Bonk. Alright, so we can get something else producing in our city. So we could get more gold, which would help us buy more things overall. More production would make things go faster here. We did want a settler. If we get a settler, though, we're going to have to take all of the military units with the settler in case they try to send more military units this way. I feel like we should get another military unit just in case. Maybe another army commander. And then we'll get a settler. Alternatively... we either get more production here or more money.
Hey, listen!
What am I listening to? Well, that is leading on what? The bog? Hi, Ghosty. Yeah, the city is losing gold currently. Which that is from building maintenance on the altar, the library, the monument, the barracks. We're not making enough gold here at all. Which, if we got this, we'd actually be almost making money from the city. But I don't think I want money first. I think there's some other things that we need to focus on. If I go out here, it, like, glitches out on the scroll wheel. I feel like we're okay on military units for a minute. So maybe we do something and then we do the Legatus. I kind of do want a settler because I'm a little worried about Egypt expanding more. Maybe we do a settler first. How long is a settler? 3 turns. And then we do the Basilica. Oh, -2 happiness for building maintenance. That kind of sucks. It'd be the same on the blacksmith, though, so... And the market. We'll do the settler second. Let's get this, and this needs to go in its own district so the Temple of Jupiter can go with it. So it cannot go here. Those each get 4 extra gold. This is what we want. We want an extra influence. So one of these 3. Why is this so much smoother than... Oh no, WASD is just as smooth. I don't know why. I didn't feel smooth for a second there. It feels a little, like, jittery if you press it sometimes. We could put it next to the Wonder. Go see the new palace, and then you go to the Basilica and the Temple of Jupiter after. Oh, beautiful. Let's do it. Oh, does that get rid of the river? Where did the river go? The fuck did the river go? Whatever. Also, we're starting to... This is actually in a desert, technically, now. So, also, why are you standing next to me? Can you go away? And why are you, like... The horses are in the mine. They just, like, do a little cheeky peek out of the mine. Like a little, like a little, like a little, like a little, like, what emote? Like a little peek like this, right out of the mine. Alright. So our scout, we're gonna try to bring them, probably bring them right through Greece, honestly. Just means we need to ask for open borders. Are you healing? You're healing. Let's bring our archer forward to here. Okay, and then you... I'm gonna have you heal up a little bit. Alright, and then we can advance to the next turn. I'm going to... 227, no. We're not gonna look at any money right now. Can I get that? I don't think I can get that silver. I do want to get a city down here eventually. Maybe something with this guy, I don't know. Age transition, units, and independence. Some, if not all of your units will survive through age transition. At the start of the exploration age, 6 units will remain to defend your settlements, and the rest will be assigned to commanders as long as there's space for them. Any other units you have will be left behind. Independent powers in city-states are unique to a given age, making way for new ones to rise in the following age. You want to maintain control over the territory of a city-state, be sure to incorporate it into your empire before the age ends. Interesting. Okay. There's really not. Unless I can get... Maybe I can... If we could get through the city-state, then I could get through here. because this mountain's in the way here, and they're in the way this way. In reality, if we brought our settler all the way down here, which we can't because we can't go through that open ocean, but if we brought them all the way down here and around here, and then up through here, through our town, and through this little gap, then we could go this way. I'm just gonna continue downwards for now. Southward. You're gonna continue this way. You're gonna continue this way. I might move this guy up. We have more of a broad range over here. Maybe I'll keep this guy over here, just in case someone from here comes out of the woodworks, or maybe even Machiavelli from somewhere. So we have someone to watch this angle more so. So just heal. Just stay and heal for a minute. I might start advancing some guys forward soon. We get a settler. You are gonna be alert for me. You're gonna be alert. Oh, there is someone nearby. That's what it's worried about. Sure, kill them. Sorry, buddy. Run, pupper, run. Alright, next turn. Oh, look who decided to show up again. Alright, the Pearl River, I like how it's the River Pearl River has flooded. Which, that doesn't affect us. And unmet players finished that world wonder. Look who decided to show up, the ad man. What? Do you want ads now? There you go. Okay, there's the 90 seconds. We'll do the 90 seconds real quick, and then no more ads for a while. I'm gonna make ads. There you go, there's your ads. I'm gonna hydrate again while we wait. Everyone's gonna leave. Everyone's gonna be like, F this place, there's so many ads. Alright, so... I don't care as much about the scout, but we are gonna kill this guy. I'm in a giggly mood, you're good. Fucking non-subbed people is wild. Non-subbed people, thank you for sticking around for the ads, I appreciate you. Tell them when they get back. Oh, they took the fucking river, the river mouth. You bitch. Bro, this was all supposed to be my territory. I'm so mad. I am so mad about this. Gold, though. Plus 20% gold towards purchasing buildings. We should build there next. Kill them? I kind of want to. I want to take this city for myself. Hey. Alright, well, what's our scout doing? Let's see if we can get through here at all. Chat, welcome back for ads. Chat, I really, genuinely do appreciate you all, sticking around for ads. It does help out a lot, even if you're not subbed. Anyways, while you were gone, we were just yelling at how mad I am that this guy, look at how much land he has. This was supposed to be this was supposed to be our land. I was walking up to settle this when he settled it. But anyways, let's kill this guy. Or at least attempt to. I'm gonna move this guy forward. You don't back up, you got issues to deal with. There is another guy there, so we have to keep an eye and an ear out on him. Gonna move this guy up to here. We're gonna have you fortify for now, at least until it's time to move you again. Gonna have you fortify until it's time to move you. Yeah, that's all for now. Then you're healing. Alright, next turn, we are at 260 gold. Was that one of their guys? Yeah, I think that was the one that was dying that just went to one of these two. Which, this guy is gonna die here. I don't know why he went here. If he attacks this guy, he's gonna lose health. And then these guys attack him. We might be able to kill him. if he lets us attack him first, which he is, because the turret's already... Or no, maybe it's not done. You be alert. Yeah, I can attack you. You're just gonna die. I don't know what you were thinking. Yeah, look at that. Like, that was the easiest kill of my life. Alright, Egypt. I'm gonna have these guys, I think I'm just gonna have you be alert for now. Because unless we unbox everyone, we cannot, we cannot... Oh no, we can build fortifications. I'm just blind. Also, what I'm thinking is we'll bring a settler, like, somewhere up here to settle a city, and we'll bring a settler... We'll bring this guy down here because he can settle a city. But anyway, start building fortifications for right now. Just so that anyone that shows up, has a bad time when they're here. Alright, he's completed a milestone for Wonders of the Ancient Age. He... Oh, built the Great Steel, okay. One turn until Roma, builds in population. We can get walls here. That is something we've talked about. I think that would be really, really good for us. Obviously, we do have a lot of military units out here, though, right now that are protecting us, but... I think because we killed someone and we're about to kill a second guy, let's get the settler going now, and then maybe we get walls up. Defenseless settlement? Our settlements are fine. What settlement are you worried about? Who is here? There's no one attacking. It's this guy? Is he too close? Because there's a... It's not defenseless. There's a guy right here, and we have, like, 6 guys right here. 5. But, like, hello? We're fine. Chill out. I really don't have anywhere else I can take this guy, unfortunately. I'm gonna ask. Okay, he accepted. Alright, so we can now go up and through. Like, what are you what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You just lost 2 guys in the easiest fights of your life. Easiest fight of my life, really. Now, these spearmen are advancing, but probably not too advanced. It's probably just because of this. I might attack them, and the only reason is really just because if they build up too many guys, I'm going to get a little bit scared. So I'm going to deploy the army. And I'm going to... oh, I can't focus fire yet. That's right. I'm going to have you attack. Okay, cool. If I move these guys up now, and then these guys to here... And even the archers, if the archers go here... I can focus fire on this. Alright. People might start liking me more. I'm getting a lot more military units. That volcano's erupting a lot. We should be careful with how close we settle to it. Alright, so Roma can expand. We can get a specialist, but we probably shouldn't do that yet. Production would be good. What we really want is money, science, maybe culture, influence. Just thinking about overall. Production, maybe food. Like, look at how good that food would be. This would be money. This would be happiness. That would be good. This would be food production, money, and happiness. Maybe we do that. This is 5 food, which is beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We could expand more down this way. Are there any bonuses that I'd like to get that are in reach? I don't think that is. Maybe, because it's the capital. I don't know if the capital also can only reach as far as 3. Either way, though, they're probably not getting it. Oh, they might be able to. We could get a specialist, but That's just gonna, it's gonna... I believe specialists take food and happiness or something? I don't remember quite. It's like food and something they take extra of. It might be money, I don't know. But yeah, we'll do this, I guess, because this is food, production, gold, and happiness. Look, oh, we're officially making money from this city. We are officially making money. Let's go. Alright. And then we are 2 turns from a settler. We're at 315 there. I'm gonna move you up now, but I can still have you, like, focus fire and all that. So let's focus fire here. I cannot also have you focus attack, but that's fine. Easy. Easy, 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 easy. Alright, so you're going... Oops. Nope. I know it'll just move them, but I don't like how close they are to us, so I'm actually gonna have... disperse the independent. So that got us 50 science. Let's go. Alright, and now... Probably just put you back to there so I can box y'all back up. The independent power of Elamite has been dispersed. We've received 50 science. Alright, and then you can now go right through Greece. Oh, they have a settler. Greece is looking to expand. I wonder if they're expanding here, maybe? How many cities does everyone have right now? We have 3. Frederick has 3. Greece has 2. Napoleon has 6, which he was at 5, or 6 out of 5 before. He was 1 over his limit before, so his limit has increased. And then, Machiavelli has 2. What? Huh? What did I do? What did I do? How long till that settler's done? 2 turns. I'm gonna have you... Our chariot's out here. I'm gonna have our chariot go, like, up here instead. And then you will fortify here. And then you're gonna wait to get boxed back up. You're gonna wait to get boxed back up. Let's go to our next turn. This guy down here really hasn't been an issue since, which is good. Making peace. Enough time has passed since your war with Frederick has begun, and you may want to stop the conflict. You now have the opportunity to make a peace deal with them, and if they accept, end the war. You can do this on any turn in the future via their diplomacy screen. So here's the thing. In Civ VI, right, this would be the time where, they declared war, right? So in theory, I need to pay them, or something of the like, to be like, hey, I want peace, can we have it? But at this rate, I've killed 2 of their units. They're making no gains here. So, like, pay up. Agenda of Emperor, or of Napoleon, God, has changed our relationship. We're up to 57? Maybe we do go back into an alliance. Holy shit. Alright, well. We can grow our town over here. So we talked about getting the gold next, because this will provide plus 20% gold towards purchasing buildings specifically, which I think will be of good help. Yeah, so let's do that. And that also gets us a food, a production, a gold, and a happiness. Look at that. 26 gold per turn now. Beautiful. Look at all that gold, chat. Look at that. Alright, I can stop dying. That'd be great. Let's go up to here. Ooh, ivory. Let's assemble everybody. Let's box everybody back up. The only guy who's not boxed up is this guy, and that's because... that scared me, honestly. Hi, Burrito. Well, for one, it's full, but for 2, he already used a movement point. I'm gonna have you leave the army. You're gonna go back to here. Go back to your fortifications, please. Pronouns check. I use they, them. Anyone in chat is welcome to share their pronouns if they feel comfortable doing so or would like to. Gotta have a refresher. Alright, our fortifications up here have completed. Still no sign of any more Fredericks. Peace deal to end the War of the Desert. Select settlements for leaders to trade. Oh! He's giving me a town to end the war. Bruno? Bruno, I don't know about that, man. Offer. Benjamin Franklin receives this town. Now, it's a little far from us. It's a little far from us, so... I don't know if that'll affect the happiness, because obviously, like, in Civ 6, you have the whole, like, loyalty mechanic, which essentially, like, if I went and settled a town across the fucking world, they're not gonna be connected with my capital at all. They're not gonna know my capital. So they're not gonna be loyal to me, and they're, any towns or cities, around them would be exerting loyalty on them and pressuring them to not be loyal to me. But this game, I don't know if that's even a thing. Civ 6 is spelling. I love Civ 6, personally. I'm gonna close out of this for... Wait. Oh. No. I just wanted to close it so I could go look at... Because we're making a settler right now, but I cannot settle more than one more settlement. This would be our limit. But we're researching things right now that should give us a settler limit, but I don't know how long it'll be till we get those. Accept it. I'm going to accept it. I want this. Gimme. Settlement limit. You have reached the limit on how many settlements your civilization can easily maintain. If you acquire additional settlements, you'll take a -5 happiness penalty to all of your settlements for each one over the limit. Look for settlement limit increases in the civic, tech, and attribute trees to further grow your civilization. Alright. So, Napoleon has completed a milestone for Great Library. He's finished the World Wonder Nalanda. The Declare War diplomatic action targeting you has completed. And Frederick has made peace with Bedrick. Oh my god. Benjamin Franklin. Frederick and Bedrick. Love those guys. Alright, so this is our new town. I believe these chains just mean we stole it. Quote unquote stole. They gave it to us. I did not take it. I did not take it. They gave it to us willingly. 1,000 to convert this to a city because of how small it is. Wild. Now we can see they have a bunch of armies over here. Who are you? This is a friendly village. They have a bunch of army people over here, and the reason why is probably because they had them in this town, and they've now been kicked out of the town because they gave away the town. Healing district, 83 out of 100. Now, here's the issue. These two can easily just go right back to here. This guy was, has mountains on 3 sides, an active volcano on this side, and closed borders on this side. So he cannot move. This guy is dead if this volcano erupts. He's just literally stuck there. I could literally go and denounce him for sitting on my borders, and he wouldn't be able to do anything about it. He'd just be stuck there. Oh, so this is, you can see the little dotted line, kind of, right there. So this is this village's territory, I believe. I'd like to buy, like, a unit here or something, just so we can know what we're working with over here. Now, our new settlement, we have to decide where to put it. So let's look at that now. So we have fish down here, which you're not going to be able to reach. If we look at... I'm not going to put someone that's going to be able to reach that anywhere, but I do want to look at where we can settle. So basically from here, northwestward. We cannot settle anywhere up here. I think this guy's preventing settlements. We'd have to disperse him. And we're preventing settlements here. And they are, obviously. There might be someone up here who is as well. We can settle here, but there's no fresh water there, so they're complaining. If we disperse this guy, we could settle somewhere more up here. Though this might not be as our place that we want to settle anyways. I know we're not settling this moment, but for when we do. Because, okay, so what do we got resources-wise? So we have dates and cotton that would both be good. If we settled maybe somewhere up here. It is desert, but we have cotton, dates. So, like, if we settled right here. Oh, because that's an oasis. Wait. So these are considered fresh water. So yeah, if we settled in one of these three, we settled, like, right here. 1, 2, 3. We'd be able to reach the cotton. If we settled here, we'd be able to reach the cotton and the dates. 2, 3. We'd be able to reach that silver and that marble. 2, 3. No, we wouldn't be able to reach the marble. I think here might be better. You get the marble, the cotton, and the camels. This increases the number of resources that can be assigned to a city by 2. This is +2 food and +2 production. Same with... that's +2 happiness rather than production. This is +20% gold towards purchasing units. This is +10% production towards wonders placed in grassland, tundra, and marine. Maybe that's good. So if we go here, we wouldn't be able to get the cotton. Maybe the cotton is better, because that's food and production. I don't know. It's not a now issue. Because in reality, we can put another... We could settle up here and then settle here as well. We're not going to be able to get the dates either way, though, and maybe not the cotton. We settled down here instead somewhere. There's +2 production and +2 happiness on the wool, +20% gold towards purchasing buildings on the gold, +10% production on this, marble, and +2 food and +2 happiness on the states. This actually might be a better place. If we settled right here, this would be freshwater, because it's on a river, on 2 rivers. Even if we settled on the coast, we could settle on the coast right here. We'd get the dates. We'd get the lamb, or the wool. We'd get the gold, and we'd get the marble. And that'd be able to connect all of these cities right through here. Cotton? Yes, cotton. Alright, so... I think this is a good contender. Somewhere down here. Probably here. The only thing is it's a little close to this town. 1, 2... This can expand all the way out to here, and that would be able to expand only to here. We'd probably lose, like, a plot of land that we could get. But we would be coastal. So... I don't know. We'll see how that goes. In the capital... We have talked about walls. Now, we are still at war with Machiavelli. Because we're -1 to him, he might request stuff if we request peace. If we propose peace, he might request something. If we propose peace, or if we don't propose peace, I don't know what I was trying to say. If we don't propose peace, because he has the benefit here, and we haven't destroyed a single one of his units, if he had the disadvantage, we were destroying units, even if we were +1 here, then he might be like, oh, fine, take this. Whatever. But, because that's not the case, like, he would accept this. He'd accept peace right here. We are getting a happiness penalty right now. Alternatively, we could drag it out and see if he proposes anything to us, but this is a really big town. He might not give this to us. Like, at all, no matter what, unless we start, like, destroying this man. And I don't think we're gonna, because he's not close by. If we choose production, though. So, obviously, we've talked about getting the ancient walls. The market would be good for more money. We are doing okay on money. Happiness would be good, because this gets us influence as well, which we've been talking about forever, getting more influence. But this also gets us happiness, which is good if we ever go back to war. We'll have an excess amount, which we need. We could also do another wonder. So this is a unique diplomatic endeavor called Ginseng Agreement that grants food to both leaders' capitals, +1 diplomatic attribute point, ageless and must be placed on rough terrain. This is when gaining rewards from a narrative event, gain an additional 10 culture per age. And then this is +1 gold and base yield to +2 gold, and then +1 gold and production on desert terrain in the settlement, and ageless must be placed on desert. It can also get another culture. That might be good, because that's money, production, and culture. versus this is happiness, and if we do the new endeavor, we get food. We could construct Petra. But maybe we hold off a minute on that and just try to get some of the things that are more basic. Like the villa and the walls are what I'm thinking. So let's build the villa. So we cannot go here. We know that. Gotta remember that. We cannot go there. So what would get us the most? Well, here would. 5 happiness. Here would also get us happiness, but we'd have to get rid of this farm. Which means less food here. Or we could get 4 happiness from up here, which I think is the best plan. So let's do that. I like how our city is literally just, it's just a line, woo, and then a little bit woo this way. You got woo and woo. Alright, and then I'm also going to queue up ancient walls. Oh, I can, like, put it over something else? Oh, yeah, I guess, because there's a wonder that serves as a fortified district, so I assume maybe anything that's a fortified district adds 100 HP to the district, plus 15 combat strength to units defending in the tile. All fortified districts must be conquered to capture a settlement. Antiquity fortification must be built adjacent to another fortified district. So, one thing that's interesting to me about this, too, is that in Civ 6, you can just destroy a city, and once you get it down to 0 health, you can take it over. In this, all fortified districts must be conquered to capture a settlement. So if I have a second fortified district, they have to conquer that as well to capture the entire settlement. Which is a nice play. I like it. It's a nice, like, play on the game. So let's queue those walls up. Let's get our, scout going this way. Oh, look who it is! Frederick! You think that scout knows they lost the war? Do you think the scout knows they were even at war? Alright, I'm gonna get the settler to start moving this way, but the settler's not leaving our territory right now, because we're at our settlement limit. Let's look. What are we getting right now? Military training. What will get us a settlement? What will get our settlement limit up? None of these, unfortunately. Combat strength, codex. Movement unit, codex, ancient bridge. Unit flanking. Okay, what about in here? Settlement limit. We get it in a turn. In one turn, we will increase our settlement limit. Alright. So, I'm actually gonna have you move here for a minute so you don't get boxed up. Okay. And then... Oh, I can found a settlement right here. It cannot be within 3 tiles. 1, 2, 3. So it cannot be here. It's probably just gonna tell me... Oh, no, actually, you can't. Sorry. Didn't mean to tell you that. Okay, so you can't heal? I wonder if he just auto-heals when he's in here, because I can't tell this guy to stop and heal. I assume this guy will just auto-heal while he's in the army, hopefully. Just gonna have them sit, like, here. I'm gonna move, now that the war is over, or at least the part of the war that was a bit more concerning is over. We're gonna move some of our guys to this side of the, empire. This city's still a little unhappy, but that should be okay. I'm gonna move this chariot all the way over here, actually. They're gonna go sit in this area. Nope, in this. Is that really doesn't... Okay, I have to cancel, and then I have to tell you to go here. And then I'm gonna get... Okay, so if we have a chariot here, I'm gonna get the archer. No, I'm just gonna have this guy, like, kind of... I know there's a cliff there, but he's just kind of gonna be, like, in between this whole area. Keeping an eye out for things. I might move this archer up a little bit to, like, here. And then we'll have the chariot here. Well, I guess we have this guy here, so this guy could go, like, right here. Hi, who is surprising me? I didn't see it in time. Alright, cool beans. So we do have to work over here. Now this is not growing, like, at all. There's not enough food being generated here. But we can officially convert this to a city.